Welcome to your self-love Vinyasa flow. Today, you're going to, during the flow, I will have more active and restorative option. So listen to your body on what does it need. And let's start. Hands onto the knees, shoulder relax. Inhale, bring the shoulders towards the ears. Exhale, open up the chest and breathing out. Deeply in and deeply out. One more in and out. Gently closing your eyes. Settling onto the mat. Anchor the attention on your belly button. Inhale, expand the belly, expand the chest, breathing in all the air. Exhale, contract the belly button towards the spine, breathing out. Deeply in. And deeply out. On your own pace, 5 more breaths. Lengthen your breath. Breathing in for 4. Breathing out for 4. Breathing in for 5. Breathing out for 5. In 5. X 5. 6. In 6. X 6. In 6. X 6. Last in 7. X 7. Relax the breath. Tune the focus inwards. How does your body feel? Gently open up your eyes. We're going to do breath work today. So we're going to experiment with something. We're going to do this set of breath work before class and after class and see how does the feeling, the focus or the breath, the length of the breath feel. This is called 4, 7, 8. 4 breath in, 7 breath hold, 8 breath out. Because we are having the double time of the exhale versus the inhale, when you hold the breath, try to not to crunch your face or close your throat. Just be relaxed and observe the air going around. When you exhale, you could exhale through the mouth in a little hole, like a little kiss, like emoji, or just really breathe out through the nose, but in a controlled exhale. When we practice controlled exhale, we activate our parasympathetic system, and it's like going to the gym. We are training ourselves to breathe out slowly during stressful moments, so we'll get more zen. So let's try. If by any time 4, 7, 8 is way too long for you and you're holding your breath dying, just do 4, 6, 7, or like as long as the hold is longer than the inhale and the exhale is longer than the hold. So let's start. When you are ready, you could close your eyes or open your eyes. You're going to inhale for 2, 3, 4. Hold for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Deep big inhale for 4, 2, 3, 4. Hold 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale 7, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In 4. Hold 7. Relax the face. Exhale. On your own pace, 3 to 4 more rounds of 4, 7, 8. Last round. Relax the breath. Observe how your body feels. If you have tingling sensation of your fingertips, it's completely normal. If you feel high right now in your brain, it's also completely normal. Because when we exhale longer than our inhale, we pump much more oxygen to the brain. Intention setting. Set an intention related to self-love. Could be as simple as I love myself. I embrace my whole self. Or could be areas in your life that you need more self-love. With the intention in mind, we're going to start the class by 3 Om. Deep inhale. Om. Second deep inhale. One more deep inhale. Relax the breath. Gently open up your eyes. We're going to start with cat-cow. Make sure you pat your knees today because for self-love, we're going to do quite a few chest opening moves. So you could double your mat for the knees, or you could have a towel underneath the mat. Yeah, here we go. When you are ready, hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. We're going to internal elbow rotation. Inhale, pull the elbows towards the fingers. Exhale, relax. Everyone, open up your fingers much bigger. Inhale, pull the elbows in. Exhale, be a bigger step, bigger step. Inhale, pull the elbows in. Exhale, release the elbows. Let's start. Max shorter stand. Inhale, pull the elbows in, roll the shoulders up and arch your back. Open up the chest, peel the heart forward. Exhale, press the chin towards the chest, roll the upper back, mid back, lower back. Bear, press the chin towards the chest. Yes. Deeply in, arch the back. Open up the chest, roll the shoulders. All of you, bring the shoulders towards the ears and roll back. Exhale, curling in. Deeply in. And deeply out. Deeply in. Deeply out. One more in, arch your back, roll the shoulders and open up the chest. Inhale, arch. Exhale, curl. Untuck the toes, open up the hips, mat width listen apart, and sit back in your first child pose. Option 1, pick restorative child. Option 2, add your shoulders opening. So hands parallel to the shoulders. Lift the palms up, only the fingertips on the mat. And then press the armpit down. Lengthen the hands and lengthen the whole spine. Whatever option that you pick it because it feels good to you. Self-love means that we don't need to look like anyone else. We pick option that feels the best to us. You have no competitor in class. The only challenge is to pick the pose that feels good rather than the pose that looks good or more advanced. In the name of self-love, can you pick the option that feels the best to you? One more in. And out. Beautiful. Stretching your hands forward, keeping them where they are. Really try to press the belly button onto the mat. So this is the trick to get the deepest child pose. Press the belly button towards the mat and hip back and down. One more breath in. And out. Hands staying exactly where they are. Open up the palms, look towards the hands. You are going to tuck the toes. We're going to warm up our hips. Come up to, so your knees is still mat width and apart. Lift the hips up. And I want you to roll left and right. Kind of like a down dog, but it's an open knee one. But the goal is to open up our calf, our thighs, the ankles, and our hips. So bend your knees and draw half circles. Feeling your hip rotation, or draw the whole circle. So bend your knees down, knees to the left, straighten the knees, bend the knees to the right, down. So keep on drawing circles or walking your feet. When you draw circles, you warm up your hips. When you walk your feet, you warm up your hamstring. So pick an option that feels good to you. Yeah. Martha, you could flip the mat towards you so it will give you more support. Flip the top of the mat to have like a non-sliding surface. Yeah. Adeline, press the shoulders down, warming up the shoulders, deepening the inhale. And deepening the exhale. Beautiful. Now I want you to bend the knees super deeply, just 2 inches off the floor, and lengthen the shoulders. Press the hips back, press the shoulders down as the shoulders opening. Beautiful. Drop your knees and come back to tabletop. Amazing. This time moving the hands further away. We're going to inhale, arch our back, open up the chest. Then we're going to lean forward, untuck the toes, and let the lower body lengthen. Beautiful. Exhale, curl from your neck, upper back, mid back, lower back. Sit back to child pose. So your knees, it's a bit wider than your hips. Inhale, elbows onto the mat. Then coming forward, straighten the hands and lean forward. Beautiful. Press your hands further away. Roll the shoulders back and exhale. Curl from your neck, upper back, mid back, and lower back. One more inhale, coming forward. Straight arms, pelvis down. Release the lower back. Exhale, curling in. Amazing. Coming back to tabletop position, shorten the stand to a normal tabletop. Then we're going to inhale, lift the left leg up. Stretch your left leg parallel. Just straight line out. Deeply and not yet up. So it's just out, parallel to the spine. We're going to train our core to lift the right hand up. So that's a strong straight line. Pull the belly button in, don't arch your back. Then exhale, release. Beautiful. Bear, you are arching. Inhale, press the right feet out. Flex the toes, press it out. Yes, straight legs, yes. Then when you are ready, inhale, lift the left hands up. Pull the belly button in, train your core for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Sit back in one child pose, then coming up again, this time bringing the leg up. Inhale, lifting the left leg up like you're in downward dog. Stretch it out. Open up the hips. Then once you are stable, you could move the left hands closer to the midline of the mat. Rotate the right hands. Bend the left knees and grab hold of it. Open up the chest. Knees is not down. Knees is up and kick up to open up the chest deeply. And beautiful, everyone. And deeply out. One more breath in and out. Slowly release and coming down. Open up the hands onto the mat. We'll warm up our wrists more. Inhale, drawing circles with fingers pointing at 12. Exhale onto the other side. You could sit your hips back to also make it a hip opening. Then open up the fingers, left fingers pointing at 9 p.m., right fingers pointing at 3 p.m. Then draw really big circles in. And out the other way. In. And out the other direction. Open up the palms, sit back. And straighten the thumbs and press and lengthen the elbows, the wrists. Slowly coming back up, fingers pointing towards each other. Roll and draw circles in one direction. Roll and draw circles in the other direction. Open up the palms, straight thumbs. Can you check if your thumbs is curled or straight? Then stay in stillness. Open up the palms and sit back. Stretch your outer wrists. One more in. And out. Coming back up. Fingers pointing towards us. Bring it closer to your body. Open up the palms. Everyone look at your thumb. Is it straightened? Really use some power to straighten your thumbs. Then draw circles. When we have the phone, our thumb is trained to be curled. So if you don't do stretching for very long, your thumb will be very, very curled. So you need to actively engage it. Open it up and press it down in yoga. Then when you're ready, sit back as much as you can. Hold palms onto the mat deeply. And press the bottom of palms, the bottom of the, palms onto the mat. And one more breath, only fingers onto the mat and palms up. One more in and out. Coming back towards the center, onto the other side. A tabletop position. This time, lift the right leg up, straighten up, kick it up towards the sky. Move the right hand tiny bit closer to the middle, internal elbow rotations. Then inhale, left hands up. Pull the belly button in, tighten your pelvis. Open up the shoulders, bend the knees, grab hold of the feet and lengthen. Yeah, good job just now to resist the temptation to directly go into the pose because you're training your core muscle to hold the stillness in between. Kick the leg up more to open up the chest. Yes, good job, Adeline. Kick the leg up more. You can do it. Yes, beautiful, Mark. Beautiful, everyone. One more in. Spin the chest towards the left. See if you can look at the left toes. Open up the chest. Adeline, up. 3, 2, 1. Release and come to any form of child pose or downward dog. Deeply, and we're going to stay here for 3 breaths. And deeply out. Deepening the inhale. And deepening the exhale. One last in. And out. Everyone will meet in downward facing dog to have hips up. We are going to step our right feet forward, parallel to the hands. Stabilize yourself, making sure that it's 90 degrees forward. Then drop the left knee onto the mat. Inhale, raise the body up. Hands up towards the sky, staying there. Exhale, arch the back and open up the chest. Inhale, cactus the arms to open up the chest. Exhale, interlace the hands behind the back and pull. Adeline, lean the hips forward to open up your hips. Yes. Inhale, hands up towards the sky. Exhale, palms onto the mat. Step back to plank. Core, you can choose to go option 1, downward dog. Active option 2, move the right hands towards the middle and come to side plank. Pull the belly button in, pelvis in. If you can, lift the top leg for 5. Straight line, straight hip smack. 4, 3, 2, 1. Great job. Come to a downward dog or child pose. Deepening the inhale and deepening the exhale. One more in and out. Inhale, look towards the hand, stepping the left feet forward, right knee down. Open up the chest, lean the hips forward. Lean forward more. Yes, bear, lean forward more. Yes, inhale, open up the chest, hands up towards the sky. Exhale, pull the belly button in. Think about lengthening up for mini back bend. Inhale, cactus the arms and open up the chest. Exhale, interlace the hands behind the back and pull, open up top of the chest. Adeline, lean forward, let the hips open. Beautiful. Inhale, hands up towards the sky. Exhale, step back, coming to a plank. Before you go to plank, pull the belly button in. Your butt cheek is gripping a piece of paper. So Mark, hold the core strong. Everyone, hold the core strong. Moving the left hands closer to the middle and rotate it to your side plank. Remember internal elbows rotation onto the left hand side for 5, 4. If this is easy, lift the top leg up. 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Coming to a downward facing dog or child pose. Walk the feet out, release the body. Really good job. Feeling the heat start to build up in our body. Remember your intention today. It's self-love. So practice self-love when you're on the mat now. You could take the active option. You could also take the restorative option. Beautiful. We're going to look onto our hands and jump forward to come to a squat. Hook the elbows onto the knees, lengthen the lower back. We go left, we go right, deeply in and deeply out. Hands in front of the mat and just straighten the legs. You could be in your tippy fingers. Straighten the knees and lift the hips up, feeling the amazing hamstring stretch. So we're going to do repetitive movement. Inhale to squat. To open up our hips and hamstring. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, squat. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, squat. Exhale, forward fold. Beautiful. Walk the feet together. Deeply bend your knees. Hold onto the opposite elbow. And release the lower back. You're welcome to swing left and right. Also release your neck. Let it drop. Shake your head no to anything that doesn't serve you. Shake your head yes to prioritizing yourself. Amazing and beautiful. Slowly roll up vertebra by vertebra, standing on the top of the mat. We're going to do 2 vinyasa flow, 2 rounds. Inhale, hands up towards the sky, open up the chest. Exhale, hinges from the hips coming forward. Feet hip width apart. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Hands onto the mat. Inhale, step the left feet back. Left knee down. Exhale, just open up the chest. Lean the hips forward. Front leg needs to be 90-degree. Check your front leg and readjust the stand. Beautiful. Inhale, hands up towards the sky. Lengthen, pull the belly button in, pelvis in. Exhale, coming to a mini back bend. Inhale, cactus your arms, open up the chest. Exhale, interlace the hands, pull the shoulders down and back. We're going to inhale, hands up towards the sky. Exhale, circle the left hands to touch the left calf. Then inhale, right hand up and bend. Kind of like a reverse warrior 2. Yes, beautiful. Inhale back to center, cartwheel the arms onto the mat. Tuck the toes, push back to downward facing dog. Relaxing option 1, hold into your down dog. Active option for Bea and Adeline, come to a vinyasa flow. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3-legged dog. Inhale, lifting the right leg onto the sky. Bending your knees and open up the chest. Exhale, bring the knees towards the chest. You can directly come to pigeon for restorative option. For active option, Spider-Man crunch. Legs up. Inhale, right knee onto the right elbow. Hold. And stretching up. Inhale, right knee onto the left elbow. Hold. And then stretching up. Setting up for pigeon. Inhale, right knee onto the right wrist. Calf as parallel as possible to the short end of the mat. Everyone lift your knees up on the right. Tuck the toes. Lift the left knee up. Tuck the toes and wiggle your knees back. Yes, to open up the chest. Come to tippy fingers to open up the chest. Yes. Deepening your inhale. And deepening your exhale. 2 more breaths. Option 1, stay here or come to child pose. Active option, activate the core and inhale, lifting the hands up. And exhale. 1 more in. Exhale, palms onto the mat. Tuck the toes, swing back to 3-legged dog. Then feet down. Walk the feet out a tiny bit. Then when you are ready, look towards your hands, lightly hop to a squat. Inhale. Exhale, hands onto the mat, lift the hips up. Straight knees. Walk the feet together. Coming to a chair, deeply bend your knees and open up to a chair. Eagle, right arm on top of the left, bend the elbows. Making sure you're sitting deeply, pulling your belly button in. Amazing. Release the egos, raise the body up, hands up towards the sky, mini back bend. Exhale, palms onto the chest. Round 2. Inhale, hands up towards the sky. Exhale, hinges from the hips coming forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Hands onto the mat, step the right feet back. Use the time to get the right stance. So front knee 90 degrees, then lift the right knee up and drop it back. Then open up the chest. Inhale, hands up towards the sky. Exhale, cactus the arms and open up the chest. Sorry, I forgot to turn about the back bend. Let's do it again. Inhale, hands up towards the sky. Exhale, mini back bend. Inhale, cactus the arms. Exhale, join the hands onto the back and open up the chest. Then inhale, hands up. Circle the right arm to the right calf. Then lengthen the left and bend deeply in, feeling the side torso opening. And out, cartwheel the hands in front and step back to downward dog. Chill option, child pose. Middle option, hold your downward dog. Active option, Vinyasa. I'm going to go for the active option. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga, elbows together, in towards the chest. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. One breath before three-legged dog. In and out. Inhale, left leg up towards the sky. Bend the knees and open up the hips. Inhale, lifting the left leg up. Spider-Man crunch or come to a child pose. Listen to the option that you have choose. Inhale, left knee towards the chest. Hold. Exhale, stretch it out. Inhale, left knee towards the left elbow. Hold. Exhale, stretch it out. Inhale, left knee towards the right elbow. Hold. Exhale, stretch it out. Coming to a pigeon pose. Inhale, left elbow touching the left wrist. Then straighten the calf. Everyone still keep the toes up. Mark, you need bigger stand. Lift the right knee up and pull it back. Yeah, Martha, great. Yeah, Bea, lift the right knee up and pull it back. More, yes. You want the front calf to be as parallel as possible to the front of the mat. So use your hands to adjust. Tippy fingers and open up the chest. Deeply. And Mike, if you can, straighten the front leg more or lift the right knee back. Deepening the inhale. And deepening the exhale, release the hips. I want all of you to do a micro movement, which is pulling the right hip forward, left hip back. With every exhale, drop the left hip towards the mat. You will realize that sometimes when you are in pigeon, your body will want to go to the usual pose. Resist going to the usual pose and try to come to the pose that helps you engage the most. This is echoing to what we talked about yesterday. How do we become more efficient? But this is also more about life. Our brain will automatically pick the autopilot or the known route. So teaching our body to do something different is like opening up to new possibility. So next time when you go to the same place or face the same challenge, you may have a different perspective. Hands onto the mat, tuck the right toe, swing your left leg up to three-legged dog. Open up the hips, then stepping it back. You could stay in downward dog or join me in child pose to lengthen the lower back. 3 breaths. Slowly press yourself up to a downward dog. Look onto the hands, hop forward to a squat. Open up the hips. Restorative option, just stay here. For active option, you're going to inhale, squat. Exhale, straighten up the knees to forward fold. 5 times, inhale, squat. Exhale, straighten up the knees to forward fold. Inhale, squat. Exhale, straighten up the knees to forward fold. 2 more, inhale, squat. Exhale, straighten up the knees to forward fold. Walk the feet together. Bend your knees deeply, coming to a chair pose. Inhale, chair. This time, left arms on top of the right, coming to eagle arms. Pull the belly button in. And out. Inhale, release the hands, straighten up the arm circles, the hands onto the sky into a mini back bend. Exhale, palms onto the chest. 1 breath in and out. Really good job. We're coming to Paschimottanasana. So sit onto the mat. Straighten the legs. If it's very easy for you to grab a towel or a pillowcase, go grab it. Straight legs. Flex the feet. Press the thighs down, Adeline. When we don't press the thighs down, we lean back. When we flex our feet and press the thighs down, we pull the belly button in and yes, beautiful. If you have the strap, bring it with you. Inhale, hands up towards the sky, pull the belly button in, lengthen the spine. Exhale, hinges from the hips forward. Grab hold on the outer edge of the feet or use your strap. Yes, open up the chest more. Deeply in and deeply out. Press the pelvis down and back. Hinges from the hips. Open up the chest. 1 more breath in and out. Without releasing the hands, we're going to try to straighten the palms and go beyond our toes. So straight hands or with the strap, try to go forward and up. Release the hands. Hands pointing, hands walking away from the body, pointing front. We're shoulder hip shoulder width apart. Roll the shoulders back and inhale, look up towards the sky. And exhale. Then when you are ready, round 2. Grab the butt cheek away again. Really sit on the sitting bone. Flex the toes, press the thighs down. Grab the strap onto the hands. We are going to, 1 second. Stretch the strap up. Inhale, hands up towards the sky. Open up the chest here. Bring the hands behind the back. 1 more in, lengthen, pull the belly button in. Yes. Exhale, hinges from the hips coming forward. Hook the strap. Inhale, open up the chest. Press the thighs down. I want you to all lift the heels off for 0.5 cm. Press the thighs down. Yes, heels up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming forward. Inhale. And release. Yes. Coming to a butterfly. We still have round 3, but we're releasing a butterfly. You could flap your wings or stay in stillness deeply in. And deeply out. Beautiful. Straighten the legs again. Last round. See if you can put the strap to where the hooking is, or like in front of the calf, in front of the ankles, or on top of the ankle. See if you can just do it by pulling your belly button in, lengthen the upper back and bridge the feet. So flex the feet, press the thighs down. Inhale, hands up towards the sky. Exhale, super big breath coming forward beyond the feet. Grab hold of the feet and lengthen the spine. Press the thighs down for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Slowly lie down onto the mat. Spinal twist. Left leg straight. Bend the right knee towards the chest. Use your left hand to bring your right knee over. Right hand at 9 p.m. Deeply in. And deeply out. In. And out. Roll the body back. Bend your left knee towards the chest. Left hand straight and use your right hand to bring the left knee over. Look towards your left hand. Deepening your inhale. And deepening your exhale. 2 more in. Slowly rolling back to center. Bend your knees. Give yourself a really good hug. Feeling the heat. Feeling the love. Feeling the little decision that you do throughout the practice to push yourself, to challenge yourself, or to dial it back and show yourself the more restorative side. No matter what you pick, coming to yoga is an act of self-love. Beautiful. Give a kiss to your left knee. Give a kiss to your right knee. And relax yourself and lie down. Relax the body. Before Savasana, we are going to mainly spend the time to do breath work. The 4, 7, 8 breath. You're welcome to just release the body, or you're welcome to have one hand onto the belly button to feel the breath. Just to repeat the instruction, it's inhale 4, hold 7, exhale 8. When you inhale, breathing in as much oxygen in a very rapid breath. When you hold, observe the energy floating around the body. When you exhale, find the stillness, activating the parasympathetic system to get us to calm. So let's start. Inhale for 4, 2, 3, 4. Hold for 7, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. Long, slow exhale for 8, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In 4. Hold 7. Slow exhale. In 4. Hold 7. Exhale. On your own pace, see if you can slower the count. In 4. Hold 7. Exhale. 3 more rounds. 4, 7, 8. Last round. One breath, then relax in Savasana. Relax your lower body. Relax your back. Relax your upper body. Relax your jaw, your chin. Soften the rise. Letting go of everything surrounding to the mat. Savasana. Slowly start to wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Bring the knees towards the chest, roll towards one side, and slowly push yourself up into a sitting position. We're going to sing 1 Om and 3 Shanti to end the class. Deep inhale. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Hands onto our heart. May our heart be filled with peacefulness, gratefulness, and happiness. Bowing forward. Namaste.